Say hello. He said goodbye. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today I have a really exciting announcement for you. Have you heard of the Descendants series? If you have not, it is a book series as well as a movie series on Disney Channel. This series is based off of the idea of villains and heroes of the Disney movies and stories having kids, and those kids being in high school. In the storyline, we are specifically following the villain kids. We have Mal, who is the daughter of Maleficent. We have Evie, the daughter of the Evil Queen. We have Carlos, who is the son of Cruella de Vil. And we have Jay, who is the son of Jafar. These four are on a trip to Auradon, which is the good school, or the school of the heroes, as some sort of temporary experiment perhaps to see if the kids of villains are as evil as their parents, and the story kind of follows that narrative. The series is really interesting in that the books and the movies are actually two separate they're on the same storyline, but they fit into one another. So first you read the first book and then you watch the first movie, and it's two separate narratives all on the same story. So we're all following, again, those same four kids, but the books fit in where the movies leave off, and then the movies fit in where the books leave off, if that makes sense. So you read a book, watch a movie, read a book, watch a movie, read a book, watch a movie to get the whole full narrative, and it's just really interesting in that aspect, so I find it really cool. On to the exciting news. I am helping co-host a readathon inspired by this Descendants series. This is a readathon that will be taking place throughout the month of November. So from November 1st to November 30th, you can become a hero or villain kid. And I can't wait for you to join us. So just some notes about this readathon. We will have two teams. We will have the villain kids, which will be made up of, again, Mal, Evie, Carlos, and Jay. And then we will also have four Auradon kids, which will be represented by Ben, Audrey, Jane, and Doug. Ben is the son of Beauty and the Beast. Audrey is the daughter of Prince Philip and Aurora. Jane is the daughter of the fairy godmother. And Doug is the son of Dopey. Each of these characters will be represented by one of our co-hosts, and each of the teams has 4 prompts based on these characters. We will also have a group read for each team and ways to collect coins. Essentially, your coins are your points for the readathon. The more you collect for your team, the better your odds of winning the grand prize, which is yet to be revealed. Alongside reading, there's also the option to participate in optional other challenges. These challenges include posting your TBR, participating in a reading sprint, read a chapter challenge to decide your next book, let someone pick a book for your TBR, finish a series, finish a sequel, or create your own villain kid or Auradon kid. Essentially, you create a character with their backstory, tell us who their Disney parents are, so on and so forth. To enter each of these challenges, tag us, the hosts, as well as the readathon, as well as the hashtag, which I will list down below. Speaking of down below, some of the other information you'll find down below is our Discord, where you can participate alongside all the other Descendants fans and readathon participants in reading sprints, chatting, sharing your TBR, pretty much anything you can imagine. You'll also find a list of all the host channels in one place for easy access. You'll also find our sign-up form, which is where you can participate and pledge whether you're going to be a villain kid or a hero from Auradon. Finally, let's head into the prompts for this readathon. Each of these prompts will earn you 20 coins for your team, so we'll start with the villain kids. The first one is the group book, which is Peter Darling by Austin Chant. This is, I believe, a dark Peter Pan retelling that is also LGBTQIA+ representation, and it's one I've been dying to pick up for quite some time. Our first villain kid is Mal, and that is to read a book with a villain's point of view. Or a morally gray character if you can't think of a villain. You may or may not know, but Cameron Boyce, the actor who portrayed Carlos in the movies, tragically passed away a year or two ago from an epileptic episode. So in honor of him, we are designating the prompt of Carlos as reading a book with some sort of epilepsy or disability representation. Evie is to read a book with not just a pretty cover. So this might be a cover that I know I personally can fall under this category if I only do cover by books, but maybe pick up a cover that you're not so drawn to and read the synopsis and find out if it's a book you might like and pick up that book. And finally, the book for Jay, or the prompt for Jay, is to read a book featuring thievery or some sort of heist. So those are the Villain Kid prompts. Let me switch over to the Auradon Hero prompts, which is where I'll be hosting. First is our group book, which is Stay Gold by Tobly McSmith. This is also a book featuring LGBTQIA+ representation. For Ben, of course, because he is the son of Beauty and the Beast, the prompt is to read some sort of Beauty and the Beast retelling. While we specifically say Beauty and the Beast, you can pretty much do any retelling, I believe. Audrey is kind of the opposite of Evie. So in this prompt, you're going to pick up a cover that you love, but maybe a book that you're kind of wary about. You're not sure if you'll like it. Jane is to read an underrated book. And finally, Doug, who I will be hosting as, is to read a book featuring some sort of music or based on a musical or somehow involves music. So, of course, I had to kind of dress up a little bit nerdier to feature Doug. But I'm so excited for this readathon, you guys. I really hope you're excited as well and will participate alongside us all. You are able to double up on these prompts, so you could potentially find a book that fits all 5 prompts. I don't know what that would be. I will try to feature whatever that book could be in my upcoming video on this series. I'm going to be sharing book recommendations for each of the prompts, so stay tuned for that. But you are able to double up. It's a pretty low pressure readathon, and I'm really hoping that you'll join and hang out with us and come join the Discord. I'm so excited to host this alongside my friends. So thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll check you in my next one. Bye, friends!